Mic check, 1 2 1 2. I'm just giving everybody a minute to get logged on, and then we'll get started and go over stuff. Forgive me, I have bad head because I already showered. Hey, somebody joined. Hey, girl, hey, whoever joined. I'm trying to get a piece of paper ready. Oh, got 2 on. Hey. I have such... Listen. You guys are going to forgive me. I got shower head, so just ignore my hair. Let's see who's on. Oh, Chloe. Chloe's on. Hey, girl. Hey. Who else was on? I can't see the messages. Oh. Why, hello, Nicholas. Hey. Welcome. You know what I forgot? My pencil. Alright, so while I'm waiting for everybody who wants to join, I'm going to go grab a pencil real quick because I left it in the other room from earlier. See, I didn't forget about you. I didn't ditch you. I'm just taking my sweet time. Yay, I got one like. Cool beans. I'm such a dork. Just ignore me. So, what you guys up to tonight? Not much here, just showering and whatnot. I actually was watching some TV, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so I am going to respect your time, and I'm going to go ahead and get started, and then whoever joins, joins. So there are no rules on tonight. It's just, I'm just going to go over some of the harder skills, and if there's something in particular you're like, whoa, hey, can you go over this? Then perfect, no problem. Just leave a comment, and I can definitely go over anything that is bothering you. So the biggest thing that we talked about in the very first live stream was those composed figures where you've got 2 rectangular prisms put together, non-overlapping kind of thing. So I'm actually kind of making like a sample question now. So hold on one sec, my brain needs to think. Let me think here. Let's do, this is gonna be 5. Let's definitely do 5 there. We'll do 5 there as well, just for kicks. Now let's do 6. 5, 6, 3, 3, 3. Alright, whatever. So I just totally made something up. So let's switch. Boom. So there's my 8:30 drawing of a composed figure. So I'm going to give you a really easy strategy on how to solve these. Very first thing you do, and you guys know this, what's up, whoever you are. Oh, he said what's up, Nick, not to me. Well, then there goes that. Just kidding. Kidding. Oh, hey, Anthony. So I'm going to take this rectangular figure, and I'm going to divide it. Now, you can partition it going here or here. Now, but what the easy strategy that we talked about earlier in the first live stream is that when you partition it, take this number and split it, because when you're partitioning it, you're splitting it. Not necessarily in half. Hi, Miss Foreman. Oh, hey, John, you're back on again. Welcome. So let's just say I decide to divide it this way. So I have a rectangular prism here, and I have a rectangular prism here. Since I've split it this way, I need to take that 5 and split it. That doesn't mean I just randomly, hey, Sophia. Doesn't mean I just randomly pick numbers. I need to look and see if one of these 2 side lengths is labeled. So again, I'm partitioning it here. So since I partition it here, I need to figure out how much of the 5 is on that side and how much is on this side. Do you see this side have a labeled side length? Right, this side isn't labeled, so let's look at the other side. Is this side labeled with a side length? Very good. This side is labeled as 3. So part, whole, if this is 5, or if this is 3, 3 plus what is what gave you that 5? Right, 3 plus 2. So I got my side length, I've got my height. What is the width on this first figure? And if I continue to just like chase that width all the way around, you will see that it's labeled here. So very simply, I was able to get my length of 2 times my width of 3 times my height of 6. So 3 times 2 times 6 plus, oh, good job, Chloe. She totally got it. And then do the same thing here. Two other sides. And then here I'm going to look at, hey, Travion. Wow. I'm so excited you're here. Awesome. So here I'm going to look, I got a side length. The side length here is 3. The width is 3. The height is 3. I don't want to go through and actually multiply that with you. I know that you can multiply. I love emojis. Who is Horror Universe? I just have to ask because you were on earlier and I had no clue. So I'm not going to go through and multiply. I know you can multiply. The part that I just want to make sure you're good at is figuring out that side length when we split it. So I'm going to do this exact same figure, but I'm going to do it now if you partitioned it the other way, because I just want you to see that the answer is going to kind of come out the same, but I also want you to just see how you're coming up with those side lengths now that I kind of got it figured out, a little easier way to talk about it. So we have this labeled as 6, this long side is 5, there's 3, there's 3, there's 3. So let's say that I decide this time to partition it here. So since I split it here, that means I need to take that 6 and I need to split it into 2 parts. A part here plus a part here is what gave you that 6. So look, do you have a length here labeled? Oh, okay, Nicholas Durr. I knew that. Hey, Nicholas. Nicholas is Horror Universe. All right, cool screen name. So if I'm going to split this 6, is this side length labeled? And that's no, that it's not labeled. What about this one? Is this piece labeled? And if you follow it all the way around, you should see that it's labeled right here. So it's 3. So if this is 3, I know, right? I'll totally teach you. We'll do that at the end. If this is 3, 3 plus what is the total of 6? Right, that means that this height is going to be 3 as well. So do I have this labeled? No, I don't, but I do know this whole thing is 5. Do I know how much this piece is? Again, if you look straight up, you can see that it's 3. So 3 plus what is what gives you that total length of 5. Right, 3 plus 2 is what gives you that total length of 5. I'm going to get rid of all those scribbles on there. It's too busy for me. It's making me nuts. So now I've kind of got it all labeled. So again, you can do the exact same thing. Find your formula of figure 1, your formula of figure 2. So what is your length of figure 1? Your length is 2. Your width, how wide is it? If you follow it all the way around, look at him, he's awake. I don't know where you got the 1 from though. Don't ignore this one. This one is where I labeled the figure. I would multiply 2 times my width is 3 times my height is 3. Good job, Chloe. So 2 times 3 times 3. Trey, you were so close. That's crazy awesome. Okay, and then you do the same thing for figure 2. Your length times your width times your height. What are you going to multiply together for your length times your width times your height? Oh, John, I'm at home. I'm at home. I already showered. Didn't you see my nappy looking hair? Right, so my length is 5 times my width is 3 times my height is 3. 5 times 3 times 3. And I guess for the sake of why not, if I wanted to multiply this, 2 times 3 is 6. Oh, somebody else just joined. Times 3 more is 18. And then here 5 times 3 is 15. 15 times 3 I should know. I know my 15s because I know my clock time. 15, 30, 45. And then just join those two together, add them up. If you need to rewrite them going up and down, you like the vertical addition, knock yourself out. When you add those, what do you get? Right, when you add those up, you get 63. Boom, right there's that 63. So there you go. That was fun. Y'all liked that, didn't you? What else do you guys want to talk about? What else do you want to review before tonight? Good job, Sophia. Oh my gosh, Sophia, I just love you. You were working so hard today in small group. You did such an awesome job. Interesting. All right, so that is that in a nutshell. Again, once you divide it, we took here and we split that 5. So when I drew that line going up and down, here I realized I need to take that 5 and partition it into 2 pieces. What did we do with the other group? I'm trying to look. We did. Wow. So if they're asking you, let's just say they're saying to find a possible base, then you should know that volume equals base times height, and they'll give you the volume and they'll give you the height. You just want to find your base. So let's just do, I'm going to do an easy example, easy numbers. The volume would be 240. They would give you that. I made it up. They would give it to you. Those two would be given. So let's just say that those two are given. How would you actually find that base? Right, you would divide. You know the relationship between multiplication and division, and you could rewrite it as 240. Hey Ava, welcome back. I hope you had fun at the store. I hope you bought me something nice. I like Reese's. I like Coke. Probably you didn't do that though. That's not very nice. All right, so I got 240. I got 240 divided by 12 right there. So I just need to figure out, are we going to do PEMDAS on this test? Technically, this is not a test on PEMDAS, but we always use order of operations anytime. So for instance, here, Sophia, we multiplied first our 2 prisms, and then we added them, because in PEMDAS, we would multiply before we add. Good job, John. So I'm going to divide this. 240 divided by 12. I know that 12 can go into 240 2 times right there. 12 times 2 is 24. And then represent that 0 can go into 12 0 times. Now I'm ready for the test. I know you are. You're going to do great, Nick. You're awesome. You really are. So that's a base of 20. And again, your base is your length times your width. So you would want to figure out what 2 numbers you could multiply together to equal 20. So what are your factor pairs? 2 numbers that multiply together to equal 20. Right, 4 times 5 would work. So that would be an example of, if they asked me to draw a possible base, boom. If it was like a multiple choice and I had to select a possible base, it would say something like 4 centimeters times 5 centimeters. Math is fun. Math is awesome. Whoa, go Trey. Look at you. Wow. All right. So that's for fun. There's you some bubbles. Like, it's late. I'm tired. So you get bubbles. Anyhow, that's like a total side note. So that's what you would do if you want to find a possible base. Again, you're just going to do the relationship between multiplication and division, rewrite it as division. It's not a hard skill. The only difference is on those ones, those multi-select, where you're really having to take the time to work out all the answers. So I guess right now, is there any skill in particular that you guys are wanting to go over? Oh my gosh, that's scary. That's the horror film, guys, right there. That's that. That's crazy looking. I love that effect. I know. Like, wait, look at this effect. That's so eerie, right? It's like awesome. I didn't even know you could do that. And then there's that. Anyhow, that's me going nuts again. How do you do that? So apparently at the bottom of my phone, and I don't know how that all works, at the bottom of my phone, there's like some little thing that looks like a magic wand, and I clicked on it, and it gives me all these really neat filters that you can put on. Like, that's dream mode, so I need you to dream about volume. Volume equals base times height. I can divide to find my base. My base is my length times my width. Dream about math. Ooh. Okay, I'm such a dork. All right, anyways. So, I don't know. Is there anything that you guys want to particularly look at before I close out for the night? I feel like it's bedtime, guys. I know it's early for you, but for me, this is like I gotta like write some lesson plans and stuff, like make some cool math worksheets to make you guys love math as much as I did. That looks like the boogeyman. Totally does. I agree. It's crazy. All right, Sophia, you're good. Are you 100% positive? Nothing else you think that you want me to go over? Hold on, I have my math book in front of me, so I don't know. Some of you were on earlier and you already know this, but just remember that volume is found by counting the amount of cubes that it takes to fill a three-dimensional object. When I'm wanting to measure how much something can hold, or what is the capacity of something, that is my volume. And when I'm doing volume, it means it's being filled. Every little gap is completely filled. So here, I mean, you can see the formula, but if it didn't give you that formula, you would need to count all those, multiply your length, your width, your height. And I can tell you that 9 times out of 10, they're not going to give you this number. I am going to have nights. Same thing here, length times width times height. I don't think there's going to be a struggle here. I think that we've practiced it enough now that you know when you're given you're given the volume as far as cubic units, whether it's cubic yards, cubic feet, cubic inches, whatever, and you're looking for a missing dimension, that you would divide to find whatever that missing side length is, whether you're looking for a missing height or a missing width or whatever. You're just going to use that relationship between multiplication and division. I mean, I really think that you guys have worked pretty hard on this test, that would not be a hard skill. What does this one say, Liv? We could try this one. This looks really long. I got to go see you tomorrow. Bye. Hey, Chloe, it's Anna Banana Pants. That's a cool name right there. All right, I'm just going to do this one so we can see. Maybe it's hard. I don't know. Bye, John. One aquarium is 12 inches long, another is 15 inches long, and a third is 18 inches long. Wow, that's a lot. They are all 18 inches deep and 12 inches wide. Which aquarium can hold exactly? Whoa. Okay, so, all right, so there's 3 aquariums. So I kind of like this one. You know what? I didn't give this to you, Anna Banana. I'm not even sure who Anna Banana is. Yes, I do know who Anna Banana is. Wow, I'm such a dork. Okay. It's page 244. It's not homework. I just happened to look at the book because it gave me some more examples that we didn't do in class. This one is giving you, in my mind, it's giving you 3 choices, and you have to decide which of the 3 it is. And you want to figure out which one is going to hold exactly 3,240 cubic inches. So it says one is 12 inches long, The second is 15 inches long, and the third one is 18 inches long. It says they're all 18 by 12. So I'm going to take and multiply all of them 18 by 12. So I would do 12 times 18 times 12 for the first one. The second one I could do 15 times 18 times 12, and the other one is 18 times 18 times 12. Now, since I know that this 18 times 12 is the same for all of them, I'm going to multiply that first because then that will help me save time. See you tomorrow. Good night. I need to go to bed too. Believe me, I'm tired. 18 times 12. So 2 times 8 is 16. Drop down my 6 and regroup my 1. 2 times 1 is 2. Plus 1 more is 3. Drop down my 0. 1 times 8 is 8. 1 times 1 is 1. And if I add those together, I'm going to do it just very quickly, is 216. So this, every single time, I'm going to be multiplying 216 times each of those. What is wrong with you and your spelling? That it's late at night. That's, hey, Lucas. Oh my gosh. Lucas is on, guys. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. What? All right, so 216. And again, I got 216 because it said that all of them are 18 times 12. So I'm going to do 216 now for that. That every time is 216. 18 times 12. So the first aquarium said was 12 inches. So I'm going to try 216 times 12. And I want to see, does it equal this? So 2 times 6. 12, drop my 2, regroup my 1, 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 more is 3, and then 2 times 2 is 4. Many zoos, I would drop down to 0, and now many animals. Where did you get 50, Chloe? Oh my. I'm like going through my math again now. Good job, Trey. You did get it correct. Thank you. All right. Too many zoos, many animals. Yep. So now I'm going to do many again. So I'm going to multiply. 1 times 6 is 6. 1 times 1 is 1. And 1 times 2 is 2. And you guys, if y'all don't know this, Travion is really great at multiplication. So 0 plus 2 would give me 2. 3 plus 6 will give me 9. 1 plus 4 is going to give me 5. And then 2. So does that one work? The one that's got the 12 inches long. Right, that one would not work. It's not enough. I need 3,240. I love your emojis. So since that one doesn't work, I'm going to try the next one, and I'll do 15. And I'm going to do 15 times 216 because those other two side lengths are always going to be 216. So let's try 15. Well, I need the 216 up top. Most digits up top when I multiply. All right, let's try again. 216 times, oh, look at you. See, he is all over it. Trey, you are awesome. I love you. Oh my gosh. He retracted his message. I didn't know you could even retract a message. Wow. Yeah, I guess I did. Yeah, you could delete. Okay, duh. So 5 times 6 is 30. See, wow, Trey is on fire. Drop down that 0, regroup the 3. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 3 more is 8. 5 times 2 is 10. Yes, very good. So now I'm going to do, I did many, so now I'm going to do zoos. I'm going to do many again, so I'm going to multiply my tens place. And now you could go through and do 1 times 6 is 6, 1 times 1 is 1, 1 times 2 is 2, or you may recognize that you're just multiplying 216 now times 1. So you could just write 216, whatever, it's the same, 1 times 6, 1 times 1, 1 times 2. And many zoos, many animals, if I add those up, zero plus 0, 0. 8 plus 6 is 14. Drop down my 4, regroup my 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. And then 1 plus 2 is 3. So did that one work? Good job, Anna. Good job, Trey. Hey, Summer. Hey, girl. Hey, Summer. Did you just get on? Because if you missed composition of a rectangle, Summer, were you on for this? Because if you weren't, I probably would go over it again with you. Oh, you were. Okay. Good. Just want to make sure because this is the harder skill. All right, so anyways, so did this work? Did this give us the dimension we wanted? And that's yes. So our second dimension of 18, this one, 18 inches long is the one that worked. So it kind of gave us a couple. You love many zoos, many animals. So do I. I love acronyms because it makes it easier for me to remember. And nobody taught me many zoos, many animals when I was in school, so yeah, I don't know. I didn't really know what I was doing. I just kind of did it. All right. I like this unit. Me too. I also like fractions. I'm not even joking. The next unit that we start on Monday is fractions, and you solve for missing numbers, and it is, I swear to you, it is like my favorite thing ever. It's so fun. So fun. It's like a puzzle. All right. So, guys, is there anything else? I know that some people left. They were tired. Is there any? Who's JoJo? You said hi to JoJo. Who's JoJo? I don't know JoJo. So is there anybody else who wants to? Anything else you want to go over before we exit? So I'm gonna write down some names here, so I don't forget them. Oh, I probably shouldn't show the world the names that I'm writing. Oh, didn't know that. Very nice to know, Summer. All right, so I'm actually just writing down names of people who are on. So those people who are on and commented will get a treat. Summer, Chloe, Nicholas, Trey, Chloe, Sophia. Good night, Sophia. I thought you were already gone sleeping. Girl, I'm about to be sleeping. I am tired. Okay, we got Anna. Yeah, you don't need a word, Summer. No worries. You commented, so you get automatically. So I got Summer, Nicholas, Trey, Chloe, Sophia, Anna. Oh, John was on. Jonathan. Who else was on? I'm trying to think about the first video. There was some different friends on that one. Oh well. Anywho, those of you who were on tonight and commented automatically will get a treat tomorrow. All right, guys. Anything else? Last call? Anything else you want to talk about? Besides my really cool filters, those are awesome. Good night, Summer. Girl, I gotta go to bed too. I'm tired. I was gonna do lesson plans tonight. It's not happening. I need to sleep. Anna, you don't need the word sweetheart. I got your name written down. You get candy automatically. Pretty much I just decided everybody who came on tonight and participated is getting a treat. Because that's easy. Because I know you watched it. Good night, Anna. Alright, guys. That's it for tonight. I will see you tomorrow. If you think of anything between now and then, just let me know, and we can quickly go over it before we start our test tomorrow. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night.